YouTube. Oh my God, I believe I done had a taste of the Kool-Aid. I think I'm motherfucking tripping. The reason why I feel like maybe I've done taste the Kool-Aid, I've been tripping or whatever. I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's particular YouTubers that I watch. And since Angie Stone has passed, everybody been talking about Angie Stone and her passing and everything. And it's this one particular YouTuber that I watch. I'm sorry, I don't know how to edit anything like that, so I can't edit that out. It's this one particular YouTuber that I watch, and I watch her, and she done start doing like YouTube video lives, like for 4 or 5 hours, just talking about different topics and everything. So anyway, I've been following her and everything, and ever since Angie passing and everything, she been talking about how she think it's a murder and everything. And I done been in several car accidents, and I said that before, and I know how accidents how they can turn out, and they can be very different. Sometimes you may not get hurt, sometimes you get hurt, sometimes you might be in a major accident and come out with just a scratch. Sometimes people die, and sometimes people don't die. Thank God I haven't died in a car accident, because I wouldn't be here making this video. So I just knock on wood. But my last car accident that I got into, it really scared the shit out of me. I was smushed between two trucks. Thank God I'm here. It still affect my right leg to this day. I can walk and everything, but I can't bend it completely like how I used to bend it and everything. It still had like a funny feeling to it and everything. And it took me 6 months to walk properly on it and everything. The doctor told me if I didn't move my leg around, that I was gonna stay stuck like that. But by me being determined and everything, and didn't want to be handicapped or anything like that, I can walk. So I thank God, thank you, Jesus, that I'm here and I can walk and everything. You never know what may happen when you get in a car accident. But I said all that to say this. Okay, yes, I'm gonna drop names. I watch a lot of Messy Sweet Spot, and she's a very beautiful man woman. I think she's a man. She says she was a man, so I watch her, and I'm starting just a little bit. I'm starting to believe maybe it was an accident. Maybe they did set her up, because they always talking about the Illuminati, and we've been hearing about the Illuminati. I know I've been hearing about the Illuminati ever since Aaliyah died, and that was 2001. Before that, I never knew about the Illuminati or heard about the Illuminati, but ever since she passed, I've been hearing about the Illuminati and stuff like that. And they say these people are sneaky, underhanded, and they they would kill you if they don't agree with your ideas and thoughts and stuff like that. And if you owe them money or whatever, or if they owe you money, or if they just sick and tired of you or whatever, they would kill you. You hear a lot of people in Hollywood saying that they sold their soul, or they sold their soul, or it's an evil force over them, or whatever they be saying in Hollywood. So everybody can't tell the same lie. Yes, people do lie, but everybody can't tell the same exact lie. So I'm beginning to think maybe, and that was a nervous laugh that I did, because I'm not laughing at nobody else. Maybe it was an accident, because I mean, not an accident. Maybe they did do it, because okay, it was 9 people in the car. It flipped over 3 times. Not that they have anything to do with each other, but they say the guy was a stunt driver and he knew how to flip cars. And then it is funny and weird that her son, he usually drive her around, and they waited to his birthday. So he probably, I don't think her son saw her up to die or anything like that. Maybe Hollywood was after her, whatever. But they waited till her son wanted to have some free time to himself, which is normal. You know, you love your parents and everything, but you want your free time to yourself and everything. He wanted to celebrate his birthday. So I don't feel anything wrong with that. But he was online saying he regret because he didn't drive her around. and he was usually her driver. But anyway, they waited perfectly till the son wanted to spend some time to himself and celebrate his birthday. They got a driver. Usually when you rent a car, they check your driver's license and you have to have insurance and everything. You have to be a legit driver. They claim this driver didn't have a driver's license. That sounds like a setup. And we all know when you have money, money talk, bullshit walk. So they could have paid some driver to take her out. Now I'm beginning to think that they might have took her out because it's not making any sense. Because when you rent a car, you gotta have proper license and everything. You can't rent a car without any license. So they say that the driver didn't have license and he was a criminal. I'm like, oh wow. Um, they said that first they said she survived. She survived the crash. Some random woman that didn't even know her helped her out of the van. Just so happened that it saw her on the side of the road and another truck came and hit her. So that do seem a little suspicious. Maybe I'm watching Messy Sweet Spot a little too much. Because in the beginning I thought maybe it was an accident. Because I'm not saying I'm the queen of accidents. Like, I know an accident, because I have been in my chef air accidents and stuff like that. But stuff is not adding up. Another thing, what else? They said the people are not talking, but okay, the people not talking, that's not weird because when you get in an accident and somebody in wrongdoing or whatever and you sue, you don't supposed to talk. So people not coming forward, that's not weird. You don't supposed to talk about the accident, especially if you suing and everything. And if it's multiple people involved, the two people that took down they social media page, the driver of the other truck and the lady, and I'm trying not to say white lady or white man or whatever, but the lady that first said that she helped Angie or whatever, they took down their pages. They probably took down their pages because they didn't want to get harassed. People can't harass you and accuse you of stuff, so they might took down their pages for that. But I'm starting to think, what if they did take her out? Like, girl, that's fucked up. And she did say somebody was after her. It could be one big ass coincidence. It could just seem that way or whatever. But can you imagine you surviving an accident and then boom, something else come hit you? Like that's devastating within itself. But anyway, maybe I took a sip of the Kool-Aid. Cause I'm starting to think maybe it wasn't an accident. But if they did, I feel like everything we do in life, it come back on us. Like if you do good, good come back on you. If you do bad, bad come back on you. But I really hope that it was. I hope nobody didn't take her out. But she did say it was a lot of people after her in Hollywood. A lot of people didn't like her because of her dark skin and everything. And she said people will always take from her because she had great ideas. And since she has passed, I have been looking at videos of her, and her music is wonderful. And she been telling the same story, you know, while she was on this earth. Her stories never change. Her demeanor never changed. She always said people took her music, took her style, and I believe her. Um, so usually you know your style, you know how you do things, and when you have a hell of a style or you carry yourself a certain way, people do tend to mimic you or try to take your style or try to take your music. The song that she said Mary J. Blige took, I went and listened to it, and you can tell that was her. Um, Mary just was singing along. As soon as I heard the song, I think she said, name of that song, My Paradise by Mary J. Blige. Whatever the name of the song is, when she said it, I looked it up. And you can obviously hear her. You know somebody's voice. So maybe Hollywood got tired of her telling everybody business. Well, telling what was going on or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe they were trying to hush her up. I don't know. But like I said, maybe I drank the Kool-Aid and maybe I'm starting to believe they took poor little Angie out of here. But it's sad and fucked up if they did, and I hope they get what's coming to them if they did. I don't know. I'm just coming up with my thoughts and opinions and my my opinions, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So I'm just coming up with my thoughts. But anyway, I am rambling motherfucking fuck on. I am rambling on, rambling on, rambling on. And I am rambling out of shit to say. And I've been on here for 10 minutes and 15 seconds rambling on. And if you've been on here for 10 minutes and 15 seconds right along with me, guess what? That means you fuck with me. And if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So hit the like button and the subscribe button. I love you all. Comments. People be commenting. Some people be saying some of the most weirdest things. Some people be saying cute little things. I love the comments. I enjoy it and everything, I have to admit. And get my likes up and get my subscribers up. And you all know, anybody that follow me, know that YouTube is not motherfucking YouTubing. They're not YouTubing that motherfucking all. I got over 1,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 hours watch time. I need 2,000 more hours of watch time before they can think about monetizing me and I can get paid. So until I get motherfucking paid, because I'm not getting motherfucking paid, I would like for you all to cash out me and only ask one time per video. And my cash app is flawless J1, and that's my cash app. And I would like anything you all donate, even if it's $1 or $2. I'm not, picky or whatever. But anyway, one time I did a video and somebody gonna tell me they couldn't hear me. Well, okay, buy me a microphone. But anyway, I am gone. I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions about the Angie Stone situation and everything. And it is beginning to seem a little bizarre, or either I just need to stay off the internet and stop uh, letting certain bloggers feed stuff into me. Because in the beginning, I thought it was just an accident because accidents can happen and you never know how they're going to go. It can go left, it can go right. You never know. So, again, these are my thoughts, my opinions, but I really hope they didn't take that woman out like that because I didn't know her personally, but just looking at her videos and feeling her energy and everything, she seemed like a very sweet woman and everything. So anyway, this time I'm out because I've been talking for fucking 3 minutes. All right, I am out. Bye. Love you all, YouTube.